everybody, and welcome back to Astroneer with your friend Kuros Paladin. Thank you for joining me today. So, I've done a lot since the last episode, probably close to 2 hours of work. And I'm, not as fast as most people when it comes to this game, but I guess the first thing is I'm happy to announce that the production base is now a home. Why? Because we have our own little shelter now, with a beautiful little view right over this canyon or whatever crevice. In fact, there is my road to the underworld right there. And if my little Astroneer gets inside his shelter and stands up on his bunk and puts his head right up against this glass, he can sort of see this nice view over here. Because for some reason there's just not a portal or a porthole there. But anyhow. So it is now a home. I connected it via this cable to over there. So it can both benefit from and contribute to the grid, the power and oxygen grid of the rail network. I also have done a lot of work to the base itself. I am prepared the ground over here for the rest of the base. I hope this will be enough. I think I'm going to... Oops, my fingers are off by one. There we go. I may have to do a little bit more over here because I think I'm going to alternate and have the platforms for storage be over here as opposed to this side. That way I have a little bit more space inside here. This is where things like printer, chemistry lab, stuff like that will be. The actual production, and then all the storage will be around the outside. I've got a lot of empty canisters ready to go. This is just sitting here for the time being because it was easier to just bring a chemistry lab over as opposed to constantly running back to the other base to get the nanocarbon alloy and stuff that I needed for the canisters. So, excuse me, there is a cat here on the end of my mic, so I just want to grab it. I apologize if that made noise. It's bugging me because I can see it in my peripheral vision. Anyhow, okay. So, excellent. I've got this base going. Or not going, but it is getting there. Probably another, at my rate of play, 3 hours, this will be complete. I'm not going to make you sit through that all. So, heads up warning, I am going away for the holidays. I will be gone for 3 weeks, so I will not be able to play Astroneer during that period of time, nor City of Heroes or any of my games that I like. It's kind of nice to get away and off of the games for a little bit. So I'm going to try to record enough content to keep new stuff coming out over the holidays. However, if it drops off, I am sorry. Or even worse yet, there's some really cool December holiday content that they come out with, and I recorded before that. And then you're seeing stuff that I recorded way back in early December. I'm really hoping the holiday event shows up soon so I can get that going. Even though I think it'll be the same as last year. We'll see. So, last but not least, I have completed all the resin that I need for the time being. So I have shut that site down. The rail car is sitting there. I turned the auto arm off, and the thumper is off. The compound will probably be done with one more because I only need 29 to fill this up. That'll be 32, so effectively it can hold 403. So if 30 show up here, I'll have 2 spare just floating around, and I can just throw those onto the train and take those back to the home base. But the sphalerite down below is slow progress because I have to go down and I have to lift up the auto thumper and put it back down because that deposit that I put it on is really not that great. Although, if we look, I'm not doing bad. 276, only need another 124 to fill that up. So it should get there eventually. And then I can concentrate on other things such as copper, which I'm probably going to do over on Calidor. Let's just take a look at our resources. So I do want clay because I want ceramic. In fact, I think I've got everything I need here. I've got ammonium, I've got plenty of graphite, all the stuff I'll keep. Astronium, maybe. One day I'll go down to the core and do it. In fact, if I do that, I may do it over on DeSolo or Novus, where it's easier to get to the core. I have not built rails to the core in this save yet. But astronium, compound, graphite. All right, let me go over what I have. Ammonium, compound, graphite. Lithium is currently being taken care of. Organic, I don't have. So there's 3, 4, 5 of these I've taken care of. Over here, aluminum, we've got it. Carbon, so I've got to do a lot of organic, and I can do that through soil, and I can automate that to get organic to carbon, because carbon is useful. Ceramic, very useful, so I need to get that. Copper, I need to get. Glass, I'm kind of there. I have all this quartz, but I have that huge deposit under this base that I could probably get enough to fill up all of that. Iron, we're set. Titanium, set. Tungsten, got to get that. That will probably come from DeSolo. Zinc, we're working on it. When we come to the gases, the only ones I really care about, helium, argon, hydrogen, and nitrogen. Methane and sulfur, I really don't care much about. Sulfur is only good for explosive powder. I don't need it. I just don't. Methane is good for silicone. That's it. And I may gather a little bit more because I think I have 1 unit of methane right now. I may just set up an atmospheric condenser over on, I think it's Visania that has the best concentration, and go ahead and pull from that, and then I'll be set. Sulfur, I think the best place for that is Atrox. Coming over to here, I'm not going to stock up on the composite resources to 400s. I've done the 400 nanocarbon thing before, and I just don't want to do it again. I just don't. But when you look at what's really needed, you don't need ridiculous amounts of these, to be honest. I'd probably just put these into the medium resource canisters and leave it from there. Because here there's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 12. That's one tall silo, or the 12 storage silo with medium canisters on it. It looks ugly as sin, but it would take care of that. And to be honest, one of them, hydrazine, it could be there as well. But hydrazine, it really bugs me that they did 24 for that. I don't know why. But hydrazine will probably be its own thing on a silo or a large storage of its own, because I want a large quantity of hydrazine, just so that I can always get in a shuttle. And I also like to leave, once I get a better base on each planet, I like to leave a canister of hydrazine at each base, just in case. So there's still a lot to go. And, well, I'll get there. I say we, and, I could say that because it's me and this little guy right here. So, Astroneer. I don't have a name for him. Well, his name can be Kuros. My real name is something else, but his name can be Kuros. So, so, what do I want to do this episode? Well, I'm going to head back over to Visania and check on the progress of that lithium extraction. Like I said, it's been about 2 hours since the end of the last episode that I recorded. So it's been running. I look at about 60 units per hour, so another 120 plus the 35 minutes or so that I recorded that episode. So let's say it was at 43 plus maybe, let's say 155. So 155 plus 43, 198, let's say around 200, I think it'll be there. And I even have another auto thumper just sitting here, which I can probably use over on Calidor. So, alright. So we want to launch. I've got 20 launches. Awesome. And I can probably also at this time go to Calidor, since I'm wandering around, and check out a deposit for Malachite so that I can start my copper extraction. And I may set up rails to take care of that on Calidor. Rails are kind of cool, but to be honest, I don't plan to do a lot of production on Calidor, so it might be easier to just do the remote, and I had to go out and I had to pick up the giant canister myself. I'd have to think about it. It comes down to just how much patience do I have. Alright, let's go ahead and land on Vasania, or Vasania. I say it different every single time, but anyhow. Exit. And last time, and it happened this time too, this tether is like just at the right distance where, what if I move it as close to the shuttle as I can? Okay. Because every single time it doesn't connect that one. So actually, you know what? Skid to a stop. I can probably, let's pick that one up and then get that extra little couple of inches by straightening this up a little bit. Pick up this one and then drop that down so it's connected. This is why you put a little bit of slack into your tethers. So I think this will do it, because yeah. So, oh really? I guess I'm just not gonna get it. Oh well. So, all right. So I said a 200. If I play prices right, closest without going over, I'm gonna say 200. I'm still gonna say 200. Closest without going over. So, oh wow, the status on that has gone way down. Ooh, it looks good. That looks about halfway full. Oh, where are we at here? Come on, get up there, little guy. And 233. Wow. Okay, a little more progress than I thought. So, actually, I'm going to drop this one more time. There we go. Just to actually, I want to make certain. I think that'll get it. Now I have to sit here and watch just to make certain. But 233, that's pretty good. And I should never, I cannot see myself, even in one of my other big saves where I got 400 lithium, I never went through it all. Okay, it is picking up. Excellent. All right, so I can go back. So 234 lithium, probably very soon I can pack this one up and really never come back here again, because I just, I've said it before, this is my least favorite planet in the game. Followed closely by Novus. They just really, neither of them really have anything to offer aside from lithium, and that's it. The surface of Vasania, it just irritates the heck out of me. It's not as irritating as it used to be, because if you remember in season 1, the first version of this, my jelly bean hell, where you would drill through one of these things and then they would just remain and never go away, and they just bounce around and get in the way. They do disappear now after a while. So that helped, but I still just don't like traveling the surface of Visania. It just nothing here for me, to be honest. I pick up a couple thistle whip seeds so that I have those, because I think those are only on Novus and Visania. And my lithium, and then I can say bye. Oh, and the snail. So, all right. So we've got our lithium going. Excellent. So I'm going to go off. You know what? I'm going to head down into the depths because I just want to find some quartz. Because I should have remembered, but I didn't, to bring nope, that's not quartz. A beacon. So that way if I do find a good malachite deposit, I can drop down a beacon. Oh, excuse me, I had to yawn there. Didn't get a good night's sleep last night, so. Alright. That's the lithium deposit that I looked at before. That was pretty bad. Here's some quartz way over here. Have to remember how I got here, though. There we go, quartz. Okay, and I'm pretty certain it was just straight back this way. That was a pretty dumb thing to wander off without knowing the true direction. There's the tether line, okay. Because, yeah, that has happened to me, where I get lost underground. And I did make this way too steep. But if you go run back and forth, you can go up it a little bit faster. And now the hoverboard will actually work. That's the only other reason to come to Visania. And to be honest, I don't even use the VTOL that often. But that's the snail, the VTOL, lithium, thistlewhip seeds. That's it. That's all that this is good for. Alright, so let me craft that beacon so I don't forget. Excellent. And we're going to head off to Calidor now. And I actually have the auto thumper on here, which is pretty good. That means if I want, I can carry it around and drop it on deposits to see if it is actually a good one. So I don't have that same disappointment that I had with my sphalerite deposit over on Silva. Alright, so where was my base here? There it is. So I even scouted out that ammonium deposit and then never used it, but I have another ammonium deposit if I need it. And excellent, I even have a terminus if I need it. Let me guess, I probably have a beacon here, don't I? Well, I had quartz here, so. Alright. Oh yeah, that's right, I had these still. Okay, so I'm gonna go underground and look, because underground is where... Wait a minute. Oh, okay. Did I? No, I don't have a... Do I? Whoa. Okay. No, I do not have a malachite deposit going. This was for... Whoa. Oh, let me not be on the hoverboard, because this is a little dangerous. Alright, I see some malachite there. You know, a nice feature, but then it would make it a little bit too much like that other game that I won't mention its name, but I'll just say the initials NMS. But it would be nice to have a way, like on your radar, to just say, hey, there's a malachite deposit over here. And who knows, that might be coming up in the future. But then it would really start making this game a lot like that other game. Except there's none of the annoying police, if you know what I'm referring to from that other game. Okay, this is extremely dangerous, yeah. So, okay. My poor little guy died. Alright, I think I was right next to some... I saw what looked like tethers and or rail posts. So, over there. Yep, okay. Yeah, there he is right there. Whoa, slow down. Okay. There. Alright. Sorry, little guy. That's why you got multiple lives, right? Okay, I don't want that there. I want that there. Alright, now that he has looted his prior body. Okay. So searching for malachite is dangerous. Let's see. Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of that. That's kind of silly having that hole there. Okay, so there's some malachite right here that is very close to the... Ooh. Okay, so I'm going to head back up to the surface. I'm going to grab the auto extractor and I'm going to check out that one. So, I had to get all the way back up there. Yeah, I didn't, I think, was it, I think it was me and Vborg laid out this rail, here on Calidor, and we just kind of went straight down. I'm a little more careful now with the way I do it. Really quick, before I do that, do I have any graphite over here? No. No graphite. But I'm going to grab those just in case I need to expand out. And I probably am going to need to get some what's the word I'm looking for? Dependable power? Reliable power source, such as RTGs over here. Okay. Although there are... Yeah, it was Vborg and I, because that's why there's two buggies here, too. Okay. Alright, actually, I'm not going to use that. And I don't want to be sliding. Although, I don't want to walk that slow. Ah! Okay, there we go. Alright, let me put this down. Where was... I think it was over here? Yep, it was over here. So, right here to the left. There we go. I'm probably going to have to build a rail junction. I'm happy with that. That's pretty good. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's definitely good. I can definitely live with that. That is a very reliable deposit. In fact, right there looks very good. Yep, okay. So here's what I'm going to do so I do not forget. We're going to drop it there. We're going to make it the dark green. Oops. There. Okay. So, I'm going to need rail posts, and if I drop a junction in right here, why is there just like a random... Huh. That was weird, but anyhow. I don't know what it was. A junction and some more rail posts. A junction here to head out to there. So, I've been going for about 30 minutes here. If I don't have the ingredients to do a rail post, I'm sorry, a junction, then I'll save that for next episode. And I'm pretty certain I do not have the ingredients for a junction here. That's 2 aluminum. But I might have a pack of rail junctions. Oh, I do have the okay. Alright. Well, let me get that going. So I'm gonna need... I will need rail posts. And then I don't want that. I want that. I will need rail junction. And then we're going to take you down there so I can have a nice terminus. But I'm still going to have to go back to Silva or wander around this planet because I am going to need an auto arm. So I'm either going to have to find graphite here, or I am going to have to go back to Silva for it. So, alright. So, let's take a look. What direction would that be coming in from? Because one thing I learned, you don't want the, that should be good, sort of right there. Let's make certain, let me get some tethers headed out this way. And yeah, I know I just picked up a random tether earlier, but I don't think that's why it was there. Alright, that way I can go back and forth. I don't think anything is using this at the moment, so it should be okay to just pick this up and then lose the tethers that I just put down. Rail junction, there we go. So, let me put this like way the heck over here because I want to do that there. Oh man, this is so twisty and ugly. I'm sorry, I have to straighten this out a little bit. But I don't want it to connect there. Okay, let me just pick you up. I need to create a flat spot. And I don't have my leveling terrain tool. Or alignment mod, I should say. Okay. Put you somewhere where you won't connect because I need to... There, I want the straight through so I can see how it looks. And we want it going off to the right. And this looks a little bit better. There. Yeah, that's good. Alright. And then now... Oh. Huh, I didn't even have to do a rail post bundle. Look at that. I only needed one to make that connection. Okay. Alright. And then the reason I got those extenders... Oh. Is so I could do this. At least I hope I have enough. Oh nice, I can just make them hover. How cool. Okay, I'm trying to sneak through all of this. There. Change it to network. Excellent. And now I can pick up my tethers. Okay. So to finish this off, I'll need a platform and an auto arm. I don't have any aluminum up there anymore. I'd used the last of it. However, aluminum laterite is available on every planet. So if I just poke around, can I see any? What's that? A work light and debris, okay. There's another rail terminal. I thought, oh, right there. How stupid. There's laterite right here. I don't know if there's enough, but let's see if I can get enough for one. That was it. Okay. Let's look around a little bit more. There's some way over here. And there's some right here. Okay. Hey, that's probably why this tether line made it over here. Okay. Hang on, I have a Astroneer. Dax. Let me move her. There we go. I'm gonna grab from here, though. Okay, I just need one. So I have that. Now all I need is a graphite. And where am I going to get a graphite? It is available on the surface. Graphite is one of those ones on every planet. Well, Viborg and I were not very we were not very careful about safety here, were we? I do have a smelter. Let's drop that off. Alright, I'm gonna go look for... Come on, there's gotta be graphite somewhere nearby. No graphite there. No. No. That's compound over there. Yeah, that's a compound. You know, it'd be faster to just go back to Silva. Faster, but not in the spirit of the game. Oh. Oh. Oh, I need a winch, because this will be worth a heck of a lot of power. Oh, I definitely need a winch. Okay. Whoa, and I had company. That was telling me to stop trespassing. So, yikes. Alright, well, now that I know about those two solar panels, there's graphite. Come on, just one. There, excellent. Okay, super. I can do this. I already rated this, didn't I? Yeah. Anything still in there? I got it all. So yeah, going a little long on this episode, but I want to get this running. I want to get... Oh, actually, it doesn't matter if I get it running. I just realized I don't have a canister over here. Well, I'll at least get it set up and ready to turn on, so... Alright. Over here. Auto arm, so I want my aluminum and graphite. Boom. And then I need 2 resin. So, come on, there's gotta be resin nearby. I probably flew past a whole bunch of it. Resin, because I need it for a platform. There we go. Nope, that is not resin, that is lily pads. Or, no, what were those things? Yikes! I'm not watching where I'm going. Actually, I only need 1, don't I? But there, we were already most of the way around the bend, so, and I already cleared that out too. Alright, because the next thing I want is a medium platform A. There we go. Backpack full. We'll just leave this here. Boom. Alright, auto arm that. Let's go set this up. And then I'll come back with a large canister between episodes. Or maybe I'll kick off the next episode with me actually turning it on. So... very treacherous. Need to make this a little safer. Okay. So, I can't get there. Okay, they're just going to move that over for the moment. Platform. We're going to turn you around. And I think that's, yep, that's good. That covers it. Excellent. So we'll go ahead, lock that into place. And then we'll just need to get power to the auto arm as well. There. Excellent. And then the last thing is we just want to set this, unfortunately, on that. Now, oh, I am gonna, oh, maybe I can do this. But watch. Dollars to donuts. Yep. When I place the, darn it. When I place that, this down, dollars to donuts, it's going to cause this to buck wherever I have it. I've had this problem many times before in other saves. When I do this. But I do like using these terminus. Or termini. So, but if I can do it this way first. I love how it's just hanging out way above there. But it does have to be almost centered on, yeah, that's really poor. If I give it just a little bit of a turn, I might have this. Let me get this out of the way. Darn it, I keep picking up the auto arm. There we go. I'm not going to be able to get it straight, am I? Ooh, that is so close. Actually, no it isn't. So this is going to be like a 40-minute deal here, isn't it? As I try to get this sorted out. Because it does have to be almost exactly centered. If it isn't, then it won't cover the entire car. But, alright, and somehow I lost my power. Oh, okay. So it didn't like hovering for as long as it was. Okay. I guess I couldn't do that cheat like I liked. There. Alright. So this will be what I'll leave it as, and I'll fine-tune it, and we'll get this up and running, and then I'll hit excuse me, I'll have my Malachite extraction well on its way. So I'm going to head back up to the surface because it's nice and bright up there and not scary, and Astroneers are not cave-dwelling creatures. Or at least this guy isn't. He's not claustrophobic, but he does like being in open spaces. He likes to be able to see the sky. He's a creature of space, after all. So, yep, and also likes to get stuck on his buggy. So, everybody, I'm really excited about getting this part going, because copper is one of those ones that I always have a hard time getting a good supply of. And once I get a 400 nuggets, let me start over. Once I get 400 nuggets of malachite slash copper, then I, again, just like most, never have to worry about it anymore after that. So everybody, I hope you had a great time watching this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, see you in the next episode. Bye!